Right, how are we getting on? In the workshop this morning, got quite a bit to catch up on, so I'm going to try and make this quite a quick video, which, you know me, I'll probably end up talking for a bit too long. So I'm in the workshop, done a few things, got a few reshafts done, changed a couple of shafts, got a couple of loft and lies to do and a shortened set of irons, changed the grips over. Got a gentleman who's got arthritis in his hands, so we've got the Takimak arthritic grips to put on. They're really good if you're struggling to hold the golf club. Quite a different grip, but nice. So I'm just going to talk to you about what I'm doing now. So I've got I saw a guy the other day, good golfer, hits it in to out, so swings it in to out, hits a nice draw. Sometimes it went a little bit left, and it was because his clubs were too long and too upright, so we're going to change the lie angle. But we had a predicament on the driver. He's got a Sim 2 Max and it's a draw biased one, and he was just hitting his push. Like, he hits a push and sort of misses the middle a little bit too often, more than he'd like. And so he basically was leaving the face open a little bit, and like I said, good swing into out, really nice, just straight right, not slicing, just straight right. And he'd had he's not a tall fella, so he had a set of these oversized Lamkin grips, which are massive, and they're 79 grams, are quite heavy. So what that had done is it had taken all the weight from the head, i.e. feel, and put it to the handle. Yeah, so he wasn't quite feeling the head. Also, when you have a bigger grip, it quietens down the hands, so he wasn't square in the face because his hands just wouldn't work so much. Imagine you're holding a cane, a stick, like one of those tour sticks, and you'll just swing it. You'll find you'll get a whoosh. It will be quite easy for your hands to sort of get a whoosh, and it wouldn't be too tight. But if I was to give you one of these boxes, swing it, you wouldn't be able to use your hands so much because they're too big. Your hands just wouldn't work so much. So that's sort of the analogy. If you have larger grips, it's harder to work your hands if you haven't got big hands. Yeah, so if you've got big hands, great, get larger grips. You need larger grips because the opposite will happen. If they're too small, you'll overwork your hands and not have quite enough feel. See what I mean? I've dragged on already. So basically, all the weight, so 79 grams, all the weight had been taken away from the head and it's in the handle, and it resulted in a swing weight of C8. So let me just turn the camera around, hang on. So I've put his club back in, my head's not fixed, so there's no glue in that end, but he had a couple of layers of tape under, so probably a little bit more than that, but I've put a couple of layers there. This is the big grip, and you can have a look, sort of C4, C8, sorry, C8.4, so that's about C8, so it's not heavy enough for the driver, so you're going to lose feel. Drivers need to be at least D2, generally, if you're this is a stiff shafted golf club, so he swings it quite nicely. Okay, so now, let me just put the camera down, bear with me. Right, so hands free now. Right, so the golf club's in the swing mate machine. It's on C8, okay? So we'll take that off. So take it out. I have got, there we go. Couldn't see for looking. I've got a 4 gram weight here, yeah? So I'm gonna pop that 4 gram weight in the end. I'm going to pop the head back on. I'm going to take, because he likes the feel of a slightly larger grip, so it's just too much. So we still have a mid-sized grip. So that one was 79, this is 57. So it's still slightly heavier, but I can feel it's not as weighty. So I'm going to pop that on there now. And I'll pop that back in. So everything's in there. Let me just take the camera out, bear with. I need to swap the camera around, hang on. Right, so there we go. So this is now mid-size, isn't it? D4.5. So by the time there's a little bit of glue in the end, that'll be about D4, which is so much better than C8. Yeah, so that is going to be a fantastically weighted golf club for him with a grip which is still a little bit bigger than normal. But yeah, we'll definitely help him hit the ball a little bit better. So like I said, I went on a little bit, but that's what I do. It is trying to fine tune your golf clubs for you. Yeah, so you can get golf clubs custom fit, which is fine. You know, this is normally done at manufacturers, but as soon as you change your grips aftermarket and you find that there's a little bit of difference in performance, might be worth getting your clubs swing weighted, just to make sure the balance point is where it should be. Yeah, you need to be able to feel the head. If you take the weight away from the head, you'll take away the feel and mass is power. Yeah, so yeah, so if you've got any questions, comment below. But yeah, get in touch if you need any help with your golf clubs. Speak to you soon.